Muy buenos días, gente. Vamos con un nuevo capítulo de Capitulo Reboot. Mejor pirata que haya conocido jamás la Tierra. Ahora estamos un poco zombificados, pero volveremos a nuestro estado natural.
It's empty. I don't need to clutter up my inventory with another item.
Vaya.
Hardly any warmer now.
Nada, gente, resumiendo, ahora tenemos que convencer a los piratas uno a uno de que se unan a... de que quieran ir a Monkey Island. No quieren ir, se han amotinado.
In conclusion, shape up, or the eels will be gnawing on your carcass! All right, same time tomorrow, then. Dismissed.
Pip, 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 pere, pere, pip.
I still think you should vote to go to Monkey Island.
I don't want to talk about that now. I'm having a crisis of faith. About not being inspired by LeChuck to follow his lead.
Okay. It's empty now. That looks like a permanent stain. Ew, smells worse than it looks. Looks like it's empty.
Es curioso porque esto sí que es como que me deja, ¿eh?
That seems promising, but inconvenient for carrying around.
Candescente.
This is a bunch of empty containers of preservatives and coloring agents. Working hard?
A ver qué me dice Flampe.
About your vote.
Do something nice for me, and maybe I help you.
I happen to have a scorched Alaska right here.
Ugh, take the monstrosity away. Its blandness offends me, even at a distance. Scorched Alaska must be like a hot poker to the tongue.
Pip, 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 pip.
Pirate Times, editor Conrad Lee, ready to publish your unrecognized genius. It's a stack of papers stamped by LeChuck. Well, looks like they haven't figured out their skull problem yet. Good.
Pere, pip, pere, pip, 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 pip.
Can't you see me be thinking? Make it quick, Swabby! What do you want, Swabby?
Didn't Guybrush Threepwood get to Monkey Island years ago?
Guybrush Threepwood is a fancy pants-wearing third-rate
Eh,
sailor and a
insultas,
half-man
¿eh?
pirate. He stole the woman I loved, and I will eat his heart at the gates of hell.
Did you really love Elaine, or was it more of a...
My patience is wearing thin, Swabby! Now get out of here so I can think! Keep your eyes off that map, Swabby! That be the one true map to the secret of Monkey Island, procured by me at great expense and no small amount of trouble. So, I'll not have you touching it, even with your eyeballs. Leastwise, not while they still reside in your skull. Keep your eyes off that map, Swabby. What do you want, Swabby?
The voodoo potion spell thingamajig is coming along great. Nothing to worry about.
Then, why are you bothering me about it?
Está enfadado LeChuck,
Get out of here so I can think. What do you want, Swabby?
Why exactly are you trying to find the secret of Monkey Island?
The secret of Monkey Island has tormented many a pirate. Some believe it doesn't exist, that it's just a myth or a joke concocted by a fool. None has been more obsessed over it than that idiot Guybrush. Me? I
no
think it holds
insultes.
a
¿Por
mystical
qué insultas?
power to be harnessed for evil. And as an added bonus, it will drive Threepweed over the edge of madness.
Wood. Wood, with 2 O's.
What was your name again?
Swabby, with 2 B's. Mind if I take a look at that map you were waving around earlier?
Don't touch the map.
Are you sure I can't take a peek at the map to the secret? I just washed my hands.
Touching that map is a shortcut to being keelhole.
I'll just go swab something.
Now get out of here so I can think!
Pip, 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 pip.
Flair?
What?
I want to check in on your vote about going to Monkey Island.
Relax. I'll vote with you. I owe you one. Go swap a deck or something.
Will do.
Todos me mandan a fregar,
Flair?
What is it?
How's the score going?
It would be going a lot better with fewer interruptions.
So, Chef. You sure I can't change your mind on the Monkey Island issue?
I do owe you one, but I'm still voting whatever way Rose votes.
Okay. I'll let you get back to cooking.
Yeah.
Ugh.
A ver, obviamente. Lo único que me queda hacer es tocar 2 veces la
That
campana.
time again already? Well, let's get to it. Listen here, you lazy pack of squealing bilge rats. It has come to my attention that someone has spilled grease onto the starboard side of my beautiful ship. If a ship is going to function properly, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 flame or alive, blah, blah.
A ver. No.
It's not much of a map. There's just some writing on it, but clearly it's important.
¿Pero y por qué no lo coges?
Not much of a map. There's just some writing on it, but clearly it's important. If I'm wrong about what that is, taking it would be a big mistake. If I'm right, it would be a bigger one. Toasty. I know art is supposed to grab you, but this is taking it too far. Stop overfeeding Molly, you rotten clods. Reminder to all crew. Extinguish demon fire with the proper extinguishment. Other methods will not work.
Con el retardante adecuado. No sirve otra cosa.
Reminder to all crew. Extinguish demon fire with the proper extinguishment. Other methods will not work. I guess it's a good sign if they're not trying to leave? I'll probably do my shirt in a few weeks when it starts to get mossy. It's torn and ugly, but strangely compelling. Pirate Times, editor Conrad Lee, ready to publish your unrecognized genius.
In conclusion, shape up, or the eels will be gnawing on your carcass. All right, same time tomorrow then. Dismissed. That time again already?
Vamos a probar otra cosa. A ver si nos podemos subir arriba y tiene el libro o algo.
Straight, you shifty, feckless parasites! I have reason to believe that someone has been misusing the ship's bell.
Oops.
If a ship is going to function properly, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Flee or alive. Blah, blah.
Looks like they haven't figured out their skull problem yet. Good.
Pues nada, aquí no está el libro. F.
In conclusion, shape up, or the eels will be gnawing on your carcass. All right, same time tomorrow then. Dismissed.
Estamos lo que viene siendo atascadetes, ¿eh?
Hey, Gullet. Can I get you anything?
You can tell whoever's been turning the ship's wheel to knock it off. I could lose a leg or something.
I'll be sure to pass that along. He's pretty securely pinned there by the rudder. Can I get you anything?
You can get me unstuck from this rudder, thank you very much, you insufferable slug.
I don't think so.
Ugh.
Can I get you anything?
You can get me unstuck from this rudder, thank you very much, you insufferable slug.
I don't think so.
Ugh.
Aquí parece que no.
Fortunately, there's a much more straightforward way to get in. It's the ship's hold. Home sweet home? Ugh, I'll keep my distance. Mothers are more vicious defending their young. I'll let that one alone. She's got an egg. I'll probably do my shirt in a few weeks. These open plan offices are all the rage now.
Beep, 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 beep.
Can we vote on going to Monkey Island again?
You want another vote? Go ring the bell yourself.
One bell. Voting hour.
The meeting is called to order. Are there any matters to be voted on?
Following Madison's ship to Monkey Island, on which I vote aye.
Nay.
Nay.
Aye.
Nay.
Nay.
That's more ayes than before, but the vote to go must be unanimous. Sorry, Swabby. Meeting adjourned.
I still think you should vote to go to Monkey Island.
I don't want to talk about that now. I'm having a crisis of faith about not being inspired by LeChuck to follow his lead.
Okay.
I don't have time for that right now. It's all stuff LeChuck has to approve anyway.
It's a stack of papers stamped by LeChuck.
Estamos atascadetes. Estamos atascadetes.
What? Paperwork? Okay, hand it over. I feel like the supply of paperwork is endless. All stamped. Now please give me some peace and quiet.
It's a stack of papers stamped by LeChuck. It's a stack of papers stamped by LeChuck.
I don't have time for that right now. It's all stuff LeChuck has to approve anyway.
These are signed already. It's empty now.
Beep, 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 beep.
Ready for cannon firing. Devil crabs like limbs, apparently. This is a bunch of empty containers of preservatives, and I think it's just a sculpture. I hope it's just a sculpture. Working hard?
Never.
Never.
I can't stop thinking about your head. I mean, what it would be like to have a head that was on fire.
I can help you out with that if you are really curious.
Keep up the bad work.
Always.
I had to call in a few favors, but I managed to get you this.
Ugh, take the monstrosity away. Its blandness offends me even at a distance. Scotch Alaska must be like a hot poker to the tongue.
O sea, es porque está fría.
Not right in front of him. Ready for cannon firing. That seems promising, but inconvenient for carrying around. Ready for cannon firing.
Amigo.
This should make it good and scorching.
Ahora sí.
I had to call in a few favors, but I managed to get you this.
Scorched Alaska. Sweet poisonous shades of my shady and poisonous childhood.
Salud.
It sears me inside like a lost love. A masterpiece. Hey, there's some missing.
Well,
Much respect, Swabby. I am in your debt. I hate being in debt, so let's just say I'll vote your way next time we talk about that plan of yours. The one with the monkeys.
you're not reading this. Can I borrow it?
Sure, I'll let you have it for the rest of the day.
Thanks.
Nos desatascamos. Y ahora nos atascaremos otra vez, ¿no?
It's Flambe's Underworld Joke Book. All jokes about demons and otherworldly stuff.
Vaya, vaya.
Hey, Bob, I've got a great book for you.
Hey, this looks promising. Thanks. I owe you one.
Can I count on your vote to go to Monkey Island?
Sure, no problem.
How's the book, Bob?
Oh, it's very funny. I don't think I've ever heard any of the jokes before.
Good. So you're still on my side about the Monkey Island vote, right?
Sure.
Vale, y ahora solo me quedaría convencer a Rosa. ¿Eres el inspirador folleto y si le damos esto?
Do you remember giving me this at my orientation? It's got some good stuff in it.
Oh, yeah. I put it together myself, you know.
No kidding.
Betray trust, commit fraud, threaten bodily harm. So unswerving, so unapologetically ruthless. This really takes me back.
Me too. Back to earlier today in my case.
LeChuck is really an amazing leader.
You can hang on to that if you like.
No, thanks, I'm good. Now that I've remembered why it is that I'm willing to follow LeChuck anywhere, even when I think he's doing something stupid.
Just so we're clear, that means you're gonna vote to go to
Bien,
Monkey Island now?
bien.
Yes.
La tripulación se mueve.
Even though I know you want me to.
Works for me. I think I've got everyone's support now. Time to call for another vote. Can we vote on going to Monkey Island again?
You want another vote? Go ring the bell yourself.
Pip, 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 pip.
One bell. Voting hour.
The meeting is called to order. Are there any matters to be voted on?
Following Madison's ship to Monkey Island, on which I vote aye.
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 6 in favor, none opposed.
I hope you're happy, Grandma.
Everybody, get ready. We'll follow the other ship as soon as she gets underway.
Yes!
So then you went to Monkey Island.
Not right away. I still needed to get my hands on the Chuck's map to the secret.
Vale, pero ahora se lo puedo robar, ¿no?
That time again already? Well, let's get to it. Back straight, you shifty, feckless parasites! There's been a lot of whining lately about promotions and compensation and respect. I will respectfully promote the lot of you to the bottom of the sea if this continues. If a ship is going to function properly, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah.
It's not much of a map. There's just some writing on it, but clearly it's important. This isn't remotely like a map. He'd notice it right away.
Dale el cambiazo.
This isn't remotely like a map. He'd notice it right away. A map's a map. I don't think
Ahora
there's a
sí.
difference. Now I just need to get Madison a skull, and we'll be good to go.
Vaya cambiazo, ¿eh? Vale, pues ya tenemos el mapa.
In conclusion, shape up, or the eels will be gnawing on your carcass. All right, same time tomorrow then. Dismissed.
Y ahora Murray está claro cómo le vamos a enviar, ¿no?
Okay, Murray, I just need one more thing from you. I hope you're not allergic to gunpowder.
Of course I'm not.
What are you doing? These things are dangerous.
Adiós, Murray. Mi gran amigo Murray. Y estos no sospechan. Ni se va a chivar.
She's underway.
All hands, stand by to make sail.
Días después.
We're nearly there, me hearties. The fabled shores of fabled Monkey Island. Captain Madison and her associates will have to be dealt with, of course. But our top priority is the secret. Extra grog rations for everyone.
Grog, 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 grog.
Hey!
All right.
Ups. ¿Qué haces, Guy Bruce?
Creepwood!
Oops.
I did not see that coming.
I want to savor this, so I'm going to let you have the first jab.
You're as rusty as that butter knife you call a sword.
We're both still sharper than you.
Okay, decent comeback.
Why don't you try again?
You're all swagger and no dagger.
I've got plenty of dagger. Blast.
Oh,
Hey, cheating! I won that round. Also, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to use the swords when we do this.
You don't seem to know how to use a sword. I can't decide if you're waving that thing like a feather duster or more like a mop.
Hey, I know that one!
Oh, been practicing, huh? What comeback would you use for waving it like a feather duster or like a mop?
Like a conductor's baton!
That's what I thought too.
I can't decide if you're waving your sword like a feather duster or more like a mop.
Like a conductor's baton. I picture you as a kettle drum in this scenario. You get hit a lot.
I assume you're no better at conducting an orchestra than you are at conducting sword play. Or metaphors.
Hey, you're laying a comeback on my comeback? That's gotta be against the rules.
You really should keep up on the latest trend.
no se sabe el nuevo meta.
Hi, Threepwood.
Pi, 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 pi. Nos despertaremos en la orilla, mojados y dormidos. Ah, no, debajo del agua directamente.
Good thing I can still
me
hold my
sueltas a
breath for
pie.
10 minutes. More or less.
Is it more or is it less?
What?
You say you can hold your breath for 10 minutes, but then sometimes you say 8. One time I heard you say 12. Which one is it?
Well, in my prime, I could do 10 minutes, no problem.
Are you in your prime in this story?
No.
8 minutes. Now let me get back to it before the 8 minutes runs out. There's no way I could ever pass this.
Dos minutos después. Vamos, que tenemos prisa.
At last! Hello, Monkey Island. It's me, Guybrush.
Pues si esta isla solo hay
Did
monos.
you miss me? Your secret will be mine. 10 minutes.
El tirachinas que hicimos
Just need
aquí en
to
el
take a look at the
cocotero.
map I stole from LeChuck. Aw, it's a heart with L and E someone romantically carved into the tree.
LeChuck, Eli. Era el tirachinas, que habíamos hecho. ¿Furray?
Murray, is that you? Sorry about the cannon. Oh, it's just a creepy skull. I'll keep this for my Shakespeare summer stock. I don't eat trailberries. Not after what happened last time, and the time before that.
Mano grande.
It's a big stone monkey part. I shudder to think about what part I might find next.
Seguirán los caníbales. La isla.
It's a skull I found.
Sigue la mano del mono de piedra. Ahora tengo que ir hacia el pollo. Al pollo de madera.
It's running a little fast. Well, I would have carved a pulley in the middle, but that's just me. I didn't know the island was zoned for housing.
Pasa entre las abejas y fíjate en el letrero.
Secret this way. It's pretty straightforward, which I appreciate.
Esto es una trampa, ¿no?
What an amazing stroke of luck. A free shovel to dig up the secret with. Whoa.
Exactamente. Los caníbales, otra vez. Uno. Opa, Rider de reloj.
That's not LeChuck.
You must be the smart one.
This clown won't know LeChuck's secrets. But I guess we could torture him anyway.
Wait! What was that you said about LeChuck's secrets?
Do you know LeChuck's theme song, his catchphrase, or his favorite food?
Por supuesto.
How about his lookout's favorite food? I know that one. All too well.
Not helpful. Ugh, this is going nowhere. We wouldn't even be in this bind if you'd let me kill him on melee.
Don't start with me, Lila. Remember, it was me that intercepted the real map on its way to LeChuck in the first place.
That's a blank piece of paper.
It's encrypted.
I can reveal it with a dark magic spell, but I have to have LeChuck's personal information to break the security. As part of the spell, we have to play his music, say his catchphrase, and eat his favorite food.
You could just ask him?
Ugh, LeChuck is too powerful to face directly. This trap was supposed to catch him off guard so we could get the information out of him.
And now we're out of root beer.
We could ask his crew about all that stuff?
We thought of that. But they are on the ship, and it's enchanted to be unboardable.
Only LeChuck and his crew can get on it.
Well, not sure I was ever technically fired. I mean, I did wind up at the bottom of the ocean, but no one ever said the words, "You're fired."
You can get on the ship?
Probably. I mean, definitely. Yes.
Fine. Here's the deal. You find out what we need to know. We decode the map, and we split the secret 4 ways. That's the only offer, and I won't make it again. In or out.
What are the alternatives?
We kill you.
I accept.
Si no me queda otra.
No way! You teamed up with Captain Madison?
Well, they were planning to double-cross me, of course. My only option was to do it first. Double-cross them before they could double-cross me. Triple-cross.
Dad.
I'd get them what they needed to work the spell on the map, and then I'd find a way to steal it.
Cool!
Remember, it's his theme music, catchphrase, and favorite food.
We're camped at the Big Monkey Head if you need anything.
Actually, there is one thing.
En fin. Si acabamos en la X, no me quedo con la pala, ¿no? ¿Qué es esto?
Murray? Is that you? Sorry about flattening you. Oh, it's just a spooky skull. I'll keep this for Halloween. The rocks around here are treacherous. I have to be careful not to stub my toe. Well, the age-old battle of rock versus hull only ever ends one way.
Afilada y feroz.
It says the Sea Monkey. Hey, this is my old ship from Monkey Island 1. Wow! The Sea Monkey brought me adventure and fame. Oh, I feel like this is a good omen. Either that, or this forgotten wreck of a ship discarded on the beach is highly symbolic. Oh, I'd love to get the old girl running again. It'd be a great summer project.
Mi primer barco. Qué recuerdos. Y Este tiene cosas.
Turning down with just me thoughts.
Hello again.
Again? I don't know you. I'd remember an ugly mug like yours.
Ooh, my mistake. See you later.
No, wait. Hold me joking. Hang about. Maybe you can give me a hand. I'm a bit stuck.
Did I see you stuff a notebook into your shirt?
There's nothing you need to know about. Go away.
Sí, es asunto mío.
What's in the notebook? Is it a diary?
Look, it's poems, all right? Zombie pirate poems, but they're not finished. I've got some problems to work out with them still.
Maybe I could help you with your poetry? I've dangled a metaphor or two in my day.
Well, I am stuck in a few places. For instance, what rhymes with worms?
Squirms.
Oh yeah, that could work. All right then. I also need an idea for something that grows.
Earwax.
I think that fits. How about a rhyme for black?
Yak.
Right, of course. Very nice. Thanks a lot. I was a bit underwater there, but I think at least I can call the first volume wrapped up now.
Perfecto.
Hey.
What do you want?
Now that they're finished, would you show me your poems?
What? So you can steal them? Oh, I don't think so.
Okay. Honestly, I have no idea why I'm even asking. It's not your secrets I'm interested in, after all. Do you happen to know LeChuck's catchphrase?
No. Whenever he's yelling, I get too distracted counting his teeth to pay attention.
Blah,
Got me
blah,
in trouble
blah.
a few times.
Would you happen to know LeChuck's favorite food?
I've got better things to do than watch that guy eat.
Do you know if LeChuck has a theme song?
Does the screaming of his enemies count?
I doubt it.
Then no.
How did you get stuck on the rudder?
I was just doing my job, breaking in a new swab. That's not bad. Lob, fob, gob. Oh, gob. Gob could work. Anyway, let's just say that upper management took exception to my methods. And here I am.
The new swab you mentioned. What was he like? Rising star? Diamond in the rough?
A useless plank. I don't think he knows one end of the mop from the other. Also, he come down here, stole a knife I was keeping in my back, and left me stuck. Didn't even try to help.
Maybe if you'd been nicer to that swab, he'd have helped you.
Not him. Sometimes you can just tell about people.
Did you ever think maybe you deserve to be left down here because you're a cruel bully with self-esteem issues?
No.
Now that they're finished, would you show me your poems?
What? So you can steal them? Oh, I don't think so.
Okay. Honestly, I have no idea why I'm even asking. It's not your secrets I'm interested in, after all. Enjoy your evening.
You're leaving? Without helping me? When I get out of here, I'm gonna eat what little there is of your brain and use your broken ribs to pick my teeth.
Just some old skull. It's a skull I found. It's a skull I found. Just some old skull. Just some old skull. Tempting, but the climb would be beyond even my legendary skills. They've sealed it shut. So many fond, greasy memories. I can already tell I'm not going to be able to do that.
Threepwood, not so sneaky without your magic disguise, are you?
Pues F en el chat, ¿no?
I guess not.
O pueden ser direcciones. Una punta para la derecha, otra para la izquierda.
Just some old skull. Just some old skull. I'm no phrenologist, but it seems okay. Just some old skull. It's a skull I found. I'm not even a fan of live squid. I'm not even a fan of live squid. It's faded over the years, but it still says private property.
All right.
Murray? Is that you? Sorry about the things I said to you. Oh, it's just a rancid skull. I'll keep this for the voodoo lady.
Hey, partner. We're ready on our end. Have you learned LeChuck's secrets yet?
I ran into some trouble boarding the ship.
Is it the enchantment keeping you off?
Good news! We get to kill him after all.
No, that's not it. I lost my eye patch disguise, so the crew knows it's me, and they won't let me back on.
You need to look like one of them. I know a good spell that can do that. I'll need a secret to build it on. Get me a physical object from one of the crew. Something they would keep hidden from the others.
Okay, I'll see what I can come up with.
Did you bring something secret from one of the crew?
Remind me what you need to make a disguise?
Get me a physical object from one of the crew. Something they would keep hidden from the others.
Okay, I'll see what I can come up with.
Necesito el...
Those must be Lila's disguise-making potions.
Threepwood.
Era borra
I
ahí.
might have known you'd be wrapped up in this. It's just your kind of swamp.
Yours too, it seems.
I do like the moral black areas.
How was your trip to Monkey Island?
Damp. People kept dropping me into cauldrons of glop for some reason. But I'll have my revenge on all of them. Especially that withered zombie man on LeChuck's crew.
Are you getting a cut of the secret too?
They've promised me your skeleton. Minus the head, of course.
Oops.
I wonder if this arm bone has anything to do with anything. Could be a humerus, or maybe the ulna. It's hard to tell without some deep forensic analysis.
Law. Ray. T. Law. Oh. Do. B.
Va a tener que hacer música.
Ray.
Ian Dolores. Ah, esta va a ser para hacer la melodía, ¿no?
Ouch! Hey! Ray.
Vale, pues vamos a ver si nos da el librito de poesías. Pip, pip, pere, pip, 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 pere, pip, pip.
Thinking thoughts I really ought not.
Hey,
What do you want?
Now that they're finished, would you show me your poems?
What? So you can steal them? Oh, I don't think so.
Objeto físico.
So many fond. They've sealed it shut.
Threepwood, not so sneaky without your magic disguise, are you?
Tempting, but the climb would be beyond even my legendary skills.
Pot. Sot. Snot.
Things don't conk well underwater.
Fraught by thoughts of staying caught.
I've got a friend who edits a paper. He might be interested in your poetry.
That'd be fantastic. But I'm a little inconvenienced at the moment, stuck on the rudder and all that. Maybe you could show my work to your editor friend?
Bien, lo conseguimos.
Happy to do that.
And, let's just keep this a secret between us, if you don't mind. Mum's the word until they're announced.
Ahora con esto me pueden hacer la poción y podré subir al barco. ¡Ey! Vamos a leer esto.
Wow, these are really bad poems. I see why Gullet was keeping them secret.
Pip, pip. Pere, pere, pip.
Hey, partner.
Did you bring something secret from one of the crew?
I did. Gullet was keeping this under wraps. Can you use it to make a disguise?
Slimy worms that wryly squirm. I can see why someone would want to keep this a secret. It's drivel. It's perfect.
Vaya basura.
Qui doloram ipsum, quia dolor sitamet.
Cállate.
Nisi utali quipec sia comedo consequat. Exceptor sint ocecat, cupiditat non proident. Use the first poem to activate the disguise, and the last one to be yourself again.
Fantastic. Thanks.
Keep us looped in on your progress.
Yep, will do.
See ya, partner.
Ojo.
This can't be right.
Isn't that a mop tree? I didn't realize you were on a mop quest.
Not since my college days. And then I was just experimenting. That's not important right now. Someone messed up, and I think I know who.
Grande, Wally.
Slimy worms that wryly squirm. Ideas fill my head. The poems flow as earwax grows, creatively undead. That's enough for now. I don't want to waste all the magic power. My soul is black, I'm a shambling yak. The stench is growing worse. I miss the me I used to be, before the zombies curse. I'm not even a fan of live squid.
Vaya.
Slimy worms that wryly squirm. Permission to come aboard?
Go it. I thought we'd lost you.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Am I that obvious? Note to self, practice people skills. Your voice sounds funny.
Yeah, still a few quarts of seawater in the lungs, I guess.
I guess. Anyway, welcome back to the ship. Do me a favor and guard this spot until LeChuck and Iron Rose get back. I've almost finished the piece I was working on, and I want to get back to it.
I promise I'll give it my utmost attention. I won't let you down. What?
Nothing. You just seem different. Don't let anybody on board or I'll stab you again.
This is a bunch of empty containers.
Está sospechando, ¿eh? Bueno, gente, pues vamos a dejar por aquí el capítulo de hoy. Hemos conseguido llegar a Monkey Island. Y también hemos conseguido infiltrarnos en el barco de LeChuck, donde tenemos que conseguir la información de LeChuck. Así que nada, dale like y suscríbete si te ha gustado. Adiós.